Hi Rough Dogs, Miss Bree here. This week is a very special week. This week we are talking and celebrating a special father in your life, my friends. It's all about Father's Day. So we're gonna start out with the song. Let's do I Had a Little Turtle. You guys ready? I had a little turtle, his name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water, he ate up all the soap, and now he's home sick in bed with bubbles in his throat. Bubble, 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 blah! Nice job, friends. All right, we are gonna start with a story. This is called Froggy's Day with Dad. Froggy, called his mother. What? Cried Froggy. Rise and shine, said his mom. It's Father's Day. Hooray, cried Froggy. He hopped out of bed and flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. He had been waiting a long time for Father's Day to come. At school, he'd made a special present. And now he was making breakfast for Dad all by himself. He dropped an egg on his foot. Splat. Whoops, cried Froggy. Froggy, called his dad. What? What's that funny smell? You'll see, said Froggy. Funny smell? So do you think it's a good smell or a bad smell? What's a funny smell? I wonder what that smells like. Then he served his dad breakfast in bed. Happy Father's Day, said Froggy. I made it all by myself. Whoops, it slipped. Splat. Oh, Froggy, said his mom. She scooped it up, and Froggy's dad took a bite. Thanks, Froggy, he said. The eggshells are nice and crunchy. Is Froggy doing his best? He's doing his best. And it's gonna fill his father up with warm, fuzzy feelings. I have another surprise for you, said Froggy after breakfast. We're going to play golf for Father's Day. You're too little to play golf, said Dad, but you're just the right size to play miniature golf. Yippee, said Froggy. Let's go. First, you have to get dressed, silly. Whoops, said Froggy, and he flopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, 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 zap, zip, zim, zoom, zup, zap. I'm ready, cried Froggy, and he and his dad leapfrogged all the way to the fun part. Flop, flop, flop. First, cried Froggy, let's ride the bumper boats. Okay, said Dad, then we'll play golf. And Froggy sat on his dad's lap and helped steer. Whip, splash, oof! They bumped another boat so hard that Froggy bounced up into the air. Whee! Turned a somersault and landed upside down in the boat. Thump. Let's go to the batting cages, cried Froggy. Okay, said his dad. We'll play golf. And then we'll play golf. Froggy put on his helmet. Zip. Then he wound up a swing. Whoops! The bat flew out of his hands and hit his dad in the foot. Thunk. Ouch! That would not have felt good. I hope he checked on his dad. Now, can we play golf? Asked his dad. Golf, said Froggy. Well, why didn't you say so? Let's go. So they flopped over to the miniature golf. Flop, flop, flop. At the first hole, Froggy wound up and started to swing. Froggy, yelled his dad. What? You're facing the wrong way. Whoops, cried Froggy. I knew that. Froggy turned around. Then he wound up and started to swing. Wait, said his dad. First, you have to address the ball. Oh, said Froggy. Hello, ball. No, said his dad. I mean, stand with your feet apart and place your head of the club behind the ball. Then swing. Froggy shrugged and he wound up and swung. bam, bing, bong. The ball bounced off 3 windmill blades and landed in the hole. Plop! Hole in 1, cried Froggy. Holy cow, said Froggy's dad. That was beginner's luck. No way, said Froggy. I'm a pro. After his dad's turn, it took 9 times to hit the ball in, and Froggy said, nice try, Dad. They flopped to the next hole. Flop, flop, flop. Now watch me, said Froggy, and he wound up and swung. Bam, bing, bong. The ball bounced off 3 towers. 1, 2, 3. Where do you think it landed? Uh-oh, bunk. And hit his dad smack in the head. Bunk. And knocked him down. Ouch, he's gonna have a big bump after that one. Whoops, cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. What does that mean? When his face turns a little bit red. He might be feeling embarrassed. He's looking more red in the face than green. He's feeling embarrassed. Thanks, Froggy, groaned his dad, and he rubbed a bump on his head, the size of a golf ball. The rest of the game was fun, though, especially for Froggy. He dove into a pond beneath the waterfall. Flop, flop, splash, and came up with 7 balls. And when they got back home, Froggy gave his dad his special Father's Day gift. Happy Father's Day, Dad. His dad tore off the paper. Rip! Wow, a mug, he said. Yep, said Froggy. I painted the letters all by myself. To the best dad I ever had. Thanks, Froggy, said his dad. This is the best gift I ever had. The end. Oh, that was a nice story, my friends. So what do you guys like to do with them? What do you like to do with your dads? Do you like to go golf? Do you like to dig in the mud? Do you like to play dress up with them? So are all families the same? No, not all families are the same. So what is Father's Day to you? Father's Day might mean celebrating your dad. Sometimes Father's Day might mean celebrating your uncles or your grandpas. So celebrate a special father in your life, my friend. So to start that off, we're gonna do, in your packet, you've got a couple of super fun things. We have a questionnaire. So what is a questionnaire? What are questionnaires? A questionnaire is something that you fill out about somebody else. So for that special father, you are going to fill out what their name is, what their favorite memory is, what you guys like to do together, and what makes them giggle, what are their favorite things to eat. So you're gonna have your mothers help you with this. So, oh, that's right. And if they're in the room, your fathers, then have them go into the other room so they don't know what we're doing, right? So your mothers are gonna be helping with this, so that way they're surprised when it's their special day. So you can color this, have your mothers help fill out the questionnaire. You can draw a picture of their face, right? Or maybe you can take a picture and you can cut out your faces and stick them in. It's your choice. So that is our first project. Our second project is, hats. So, and we made bonnets for the mothers, and now we're gonna make hats, okay? So you get to cut out your hat. This is gonna be the band that's gonna go around your hat. So you can color and decorate this too, but for your hat, so cut it out, color it, staple or glue it to your paper, and then they can wear it just like that. Pretty cool, huh? All right, that's our second project. Our third project is to draw a picture. So for your special father, what did Froggy do with his dad? He went golfing, and he played bumper boats, right? They did a whole bunch of different things. But I want to know what you really like to do with your dad. So we have, if you're celebrating your dad, here's this one. And if you're celebrating a different father figure in your life, like your grandpa, then there's this one. But I want you to draw a picture of what you like to do with them. So here's an example, but this is me. This is me, and who do you think that is? That's my daddy. So this is me and my daddy, and me and my daddy like to do woodworking together. We like to work outside and build a whole bunch of different things, and we have a lot of fun together when we do that. So this is a special memory that I have with my dad, but I want to know what you like to do with your special someone. Okay, so I want you to draw a picture of something that you like to do with them, and then down here, mothers can write down, or somebody else in your family can write down what your picture is about, okay? All right, so that is our third project, and we have one more. One more. So, what does this look like? Does it look good? It's a tie. These are your tie cards, okay? So on these tie cards, you can write different words. I have stickers in there for you. You can extra decorate it with markers or crayons, front and back, however you like. So if you have this, I'm gonna turn around my whiteboard so we can write a couple of different things, okay? So, and if you're having a hard time with this, then somebody at your home, maybe another family member, can help you write down what these words are, okay? So we're gonna start off with, well, what do you say to somebody who means a lot to you? How do you show them love? What do you say to them? I love you. I love you. So we're gonna write that. All right, so you can write this on your tie card. So I will draw a picture of my tie card so you can see it. Okay, so this is my pretend tie card. And I'm gonna write, what letter is this? I, good job. What letter is that? L, O, V, E. Of, love. I love. Y, O, you. I love you. Nice job, friends. So you can copy it from here, or you can ask a family member at home to write it down for you so you can write it there too. So, and then, who are you giving this card to? Are you giving it to your daddy? Are you giving it to grandpa or a special uncle in your life? Because everybody has somebody special in their life, right? Everybody has somebody different. So, not all families are the same. So we are going to write, I'll write dad, daddy, grandpa, and uncle. Okay, those are the 4 different ones that I'm gonna write, okay? So, we're gonna start off with dad, and you can also write this on your card depending on which one that you would like to use. So I'm gonna do my first letter, D, A, D, D, Y. That says daddy. Nice job, my friends. The next one is D, A, D. What's another one? Oh yeah, grandpa, ready? So we're gonna do, what's this letter? G, R, A, N, D, P, A. So we have dad, daddy, grandpa, or maybe that somebody special is your uncle. So U, N, C, L, E. Or maybe you call them Papa. So we'll do one more, okay? We're gonna add another one. What letter is this? P. That's too high because that's a capital P. A, P, A. Oop, got cut off a little bit, so I'll lower it for you guys. So daddy, dad, grandpa, uncle, and papa. Nice job, my friends. Push that out of the way. Okay, nice job, my friends. I can't wait to see all the cool things that you guys are doing for your someone special. Let's see, I'm going to read another story, and then we are gonna do the calendar. All right, I'll push that aside. And I have this book. Grandpa's Face. Grandpa's Face. Tamika loved her grandpa. She loved the quiet way he talked and the surprise of his loud laughter. She loved the stories he told, long stories that he sang, and most of all, Tamika loved Grandpa's face. Grandpa's face told everything about him. It was always changing from glad to worried to funny to sad. Grandpa could ask questions without saying a word, and even when he was mad with Tamika, his face would look his good face, and the look of his mouth and his eyes told her that he loved her. You shouldn't have done that, Tamika, Grandpa would say. And Tamika would tell him she was sorry, and she would kiss the sturdy round of his face. Sometimes Tamika and Grandpa would go out together, just the two of them. They would leave Mama and Daddy at home and go for a walk. A talk walk, Grandpa called it. They'd walk through the park or just around the neighborhood and talk about things they saw and felt and remembered. In the summer, Grandpa was an actor, and some Saturday afternoons, he and his friends, Miss Gladys, would take Tamika to the theater to watch him act on stage. If Mama and Daddy said the play wasn't too grown up. The theater was Tamika's favorite place to go. Make-believe things happened there. She would sit in the front row and watch Grandpa turn into another person, changing his face and the way he walked and talked and sang. And even when he turned into somebody else, Grandpa Tamika didn't mind. It looked true and it felt true, but she knew it was just a play. And when it was over and all the actors came out to bow and wave, she would clap so hard her hands would hurt. One day, Tamika went to Grandpa's room to ask for a story. And she stopped at the door because Grandpa was rehearsing. He had his book in his hand and he was reading his lines aloud. And then he stopped reading and looked in the mirror, slowly changing his face into a face that Tamika had never seen before. It was hard face and a tight mouth and cold, cold eyes. It was a face that could never love her or anybody. What kind of face do you think that is? Is that like an angry face? Can you make an angry face? How is it making her feel? It's not making her feel so comfortable. Tamika stood watching as Grandpa changed his face back and read some more lines from his book. And then she went to her room and sat on the bed. Her stomach was filled with scared places that made her want to cry. She had not known that Grandpa could look like that. And now that she did know, she couldn't be sure that he might not someday look at her with that face and that could not love. She got out her jigsaw puzzle and played with it quietly until Mommy and Daddy had finished cooking dinner. Then she washed her hands and sat down at the table, but she didn't feel like eating. She felt like doing bad things, all the things that Grandpa didn't like. So she made a hill out of her mashed potatoes and let her green peas roll down the hill. Tamika looked at Grandpa's face, and it was still the face she knew. So she put a forkful of greens in her glass and watched her water turn to a muddy green. Then she tapped on her plate with her spoon while grown-ups were trying to talk. "I think you want to leave the table," Daddy said. "No, Daddy," Tamika whined. "I think you'd better, Tamika," Daddy said. "Go to your room now and you can eat by yourself later." Oh, was she acting nice at the table? What are we supposed to do at the table? We're supposed to eat our food. Tamika began to cry a little. She looked at her mother and father, but when she started to look at Grandpa too, she felt the scared places in her stomach again. And she was too afraid to look. Then she cried harder. She stood up, crying loud and not watching what she was doing. Her hand bumped her glass and knocked it over, sending green water splattering onto Grandpa's shirt and across the tablecloth. "Tamika, what in the world?" Grandpa said. Tamika turned and looked at him, expecting to see the face she had seen in the mirror. But it was still Grandpa's face she saw. Grandpa's mad face, but it was the one that loved her. Mama and Daddy looked worried. "Tamika, what is this all about?" Tamika hung her head and didn't answer. "Stop crying now," said Daddy, and he wiped her face while Grandpa went to change his shirt. Then Grandpa came back and took her by the hand. "Let's go. Time for a walk talk." Tamika and Grandpa walked toward the park holding hands. "Now, tell me what's wrong," Grandpa said. Tamika's hand felt good inside Grandpa's, but she wasn't sure. She felt like he liked talking. She watched the lines in the sidewalk for a little while, and then she said, "You have another face, Grandpa." "I do?" said Grandpa. "Uh-huh, I saw it in the mirror," Tamika said, "and it's a real mean face, too." They sat down in the grass, and Tamika let the words spill out. "The mouth is mean, and the eyes are mean, and I don't like that face, Grandpa," she said. "But it's just pretending, Tamika," Grandpa said. "You know that." "But it might not always be pretend," Tamika said. Grandpa thought for a moment. "Oh, I see," he said. And then he put his hands around Tamika's face and he made her look at him. "I love you," he said. "I could never, ever look at you like that, no matter what you do. Do you hear?" "You sure?" Tamika said. "As sure as I am that you love me," Grandpa said. Tamika knew she was safe then. Safe enough to hug Grandpa and kiss the sturdy brown of his face. Grandpa hugged her back. "Let's go home now," he said. On the way home, Grandpa stopped to talk to an old friend, but Tamika didn't pay any attention to what they were saying. She was much too busy watching a wave of laughter as it spread across her grandpa's face. Who do you think Tamika's favorite, maybe a favorite father figure in her life? Maybe it was Grandpa. She did have a mommy and a daddy, but you can still have other people that mean just as much to you in your life. This is a good story. I really like this one. All right, my friends, so I think it is time for calendars. All right, move the chair out of the way. Oh boy, what day is it? I'm so confused. We had yesterday off. Yesterday was Memorial Day. All right, so we're gonna get started with the calendar. And let's see if I have my numbers, which I do. We have a lot of numbers to go through today. All right. So, do you guys remember what month it is? It's M-A-Y. May. I'm gonna bring you guys just a little bit closer. There we go. All right, so it is May. All right, we're gonna count and see what number it is today, but we have a lot to fill in first. All right, what number do we start with? Number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Stop. What number is above number 11? Number 4. Nice job, my friends. And what two numbers make 11? A 1 and a 1. Nice job. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21. 21 is next. 21. What two numbers make 21? A 2 and a 1. Nice job, friends. So it's not the 21st today. What comes after 21? 22. What two numbers make 22? A 2 and a 2. What comes after 22? 23. What two numbers make 23? A 2 and a 3. All right, what comes after 23? 24. What two numbers make 24? A 2 and a 4. What comes after 24? 25. A 2 and a 5. And what comes after 25? 26. What two numbers make 26? A 2 and a 6. And what number comes first? The 2. Good job. And what number comes second? The 6. Nice job, my friends. So, does anybody know what day yesterday was? It was Memorial Day, and it was a stay-home day, like a holiday stay-home day. Yesterday was Monday. Monday was yesterday, so that makes today Tuesday. It's Tuesday, May 26th. What year? 2020. Nice job, my friends. See, what song should we sing? 7 days? Let's do 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Nice job, my friends. All right, so shall we check the weather? Let's see what kind of weather we're having outside today. I see blue sky. Do you see any wind? It's maybe a slight breeze. Do you see any clouds? I don't see any clouds. All right, my friends, so we're gonna put those down. Let's see. All right, so we have, is it rainy? Nope, not rainy. Foggy? Nope, not foggy. I know. It's snowing out. Is it cold? Whew, no, it is so hot outside today. Lightning? Nope. Hailing? No. Rainbowy? I wish. Clouds? Not even clouds. Sunny? Yes, lots of sun and a little bit of wind. So I'm gonna put these two up. Sunny and a little bit of wind. All right, so yesterday, we're gonna do yesterday, today, and tomorrow. All right, so yesterday was what day? Monday, and Monday starts with what letter? M, good job. Which one is M? This one, nice job. So Monday goes up to yesterday. Today is Tuesday. What letter does Tuesday start with? A T, nice job. Which one is it? It starts with a T. Point to it. Yep, nice job. This one is Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday. Tomorrow is what? Whoop. Is Wednesday. And Wednesday starts with what letter? What? W. Nice job, this one. Nice job, my friends. All right. So I think we're gonna end with the song. We're gonna do Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. You guys ready? I'm gonna throw you your stars and catch them. Whoosh. You catch them? All right, hold them up high. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Thank you for joining me today, friends. Miss Jessica is gonna do another video tomorrow with some more exciting things. All right, my friend? All right, I will see you later. Have a great week. I miss you all.